In this morning show, we are here to inspire you about building your own business and helping you stay on track of your goals. It's a daily cup of motivation. A supportive group of women who wants to see you succeed in your business, and we'll support you every step of the way. Right in the morning. Just put your mind to it. Coffee with Nikkie. Wake up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo. Wake up in the morning, 5 a.m. in the morning. I'm yawning, brainstorming when my mind is forming. Time to tune to this morning show early in the morning. Listen to Coffee with Nikkie. Oh yes, she's busy. If you need help, tune on the channel right with me. Strong, independent women, make it sound easy. Wake up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo.
Good morning, everybody. How are you guys doing this amazing morning? As you guys can see, we are joined with Cousin, and you guys know her as the best moderator on what? Earth. Every time I put lotion on before I do this, I can't freaking snap my fingers.
Stop snapping your fingers.
This is part of the action.
Hey, good morning.
It's part of the action. Every time, right before I come on, I start lotioning up my hands, and then when I try to get the snaps, the first one or two don't come through. Oh, look, I got bars. Good morning, Cousin. How are you doing this amazing?
I am well. I saw some comments, but I can't see the comments without seeing you. So if there's something in there I need to know, then tell me.
I
did see Jasmine say Earth though.
Yes, you know and that's her thing. You know it. So we got Miss Lois in here this morning. We got Jazz, and I see we have more people, but I don't see the comments. The comments just came through, so I think I don't even know if I'm on a delay or something is going on my end. But yeah, I couldn't see anything, but I do see the people in the room, and I do see Miss Lois said good morning, Queenies, and Jazz said Earth, of course, and she said good morning. Oh, where you go, Cousin? Where you go? Come on back. All right, everybody. So as you've seen, we are going to be going live with Treese, and y'all know her as Treese. I know her as Cousin. She is going to be giving you guys a word this morning and to share some information and some insight with you guys. I always love when she comes on because she's always, that's my prayer warrior. That's my everything. So I'm like, Cousin, when I need to talk to God, that's who I speak to. When I need a prayer, that's who I call. So I know she's at work right now, so she may be in and out. So when I get her, I think she's coming on. There she goes. Let's see.
I'm back.
All right, there we go. Good morning again, Cousin.
Good morning, Cousin.
So what is going on with you?
Packing, moving. So if y'all see stuff, I'm packing. I'm tired. It's 3 o'clock mornings every day. So, and I'm not ignoring y'all.
Wait till you get to the house, because let me tell y'all something. That is the content house. That is the resort. That is TNT Studios. We are going to have a blast over there.
A BCMC headquarters. I know we got a whole area down there. So that's all I'm doing. Packing, moving. I'm not ignoring y'all. I'm at work. So if I'm not looking here, I'm looking here because I'm at work. But I'm tired. I need some coffee. And I'll have a good stuff.
Show your shirt, Cousin. Show your shirt.
Hey, look, this is the original.
The OGs.
OG Coffee with Nikkie.
Yes.
That's what it is. I found it when I was packing. I was like, oh, I think I'm going to go on this week. I'm going to save this one and wear it.
That's right.
Yes, I am. So
yes, that's right.
Hey, that's right, Jazz. This is like 2 years ago, right? 2-3 years ago. We're in 2024. Long time ago. Feels so good, y'all. It's a little tight. Your cousin needs to lose a little weight. But she's gonna be right. She's gonna be right for Ohio. I promise you that.
Okay, Ohio is about to be on and popping.
On and popping. And if you in the Philadelphia area next week, come on up to CandleCon. We'd love to see you.
That's right. We will be in Philly.
Mm-hmm.
Is it May 5th?
Third, yeah, the actual event is on the 5th. Yeah.
Okay, so yes, for May 5th, we will be in CandleCon. I don't know exactly where it is, but we will be at CandleCon in Philly. So if you are a candle maker, even if you're not a candle maker and you just want to meet us there, come on and join us. We will be there. The tickets are 2 for $10. We will be there for all weekend. So if y'all in the Philly area, Philly ain't too far, come join us up there. We can have a meetup. We can have some fun. We can have some laughs. Anytime we go to any area, we always try to do some kind of a meetup. So we'll see. So from what I'm hearing, we may or may not be able to visit Salima's shop, A Millie Little Things. We may or may not. I know her wife is running it right now. So we may go in to see her wife, just to see the store and take pictures and, support.
Right.
Something because she is a member of BBU Tribe.
Yep, she is.
And so we want to make sure that we support, but she is under the weather, so we want to send prayers as well.
Say prayers for Salima. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And so let me check and see where the place is. It's all black everything, right, cousin? That's okay.
Yep. All black everything. The CandleCon tickets are $15, 2 for $20.
It is going to be. What is this? Vendor applications. I don't see it here. It's gonna be in Philly though. I'll keep you posted. Yeah. Let me see.
Oh no, unless you go to her page.
Right.
I know Drew said, but if you go to her page, it should be up there.
I'll find it and I will send it to you guys. Shan is going to be there as well. So if you guys want to come and see Shan, $15 for a ticket, 2 for $20. So $10 or $15 for the ticket is a good thing. Go attend CandleCon, meet some amazing people and network with Shan. Also, the BCMC team is going to be there. So you can come and network with us as well. And just come and just meet us, say hello, and bring your candle or something. Let us know.
Yep, let us know. And it's Cinco de Mayo.
And it's Cinco de Mayo.
My mama's birthday, so she don't drink, but I'm a little parched. I do.
We are going to have the enormous
drink for the mama. The big margaritas, I'm at 1, but it's gonna be the big one.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
So cousin, come tell us what you got for us this morning.
Okay, so listen, y'all. I told Nikki this is we always have side conversations after coffee with Nikki, and this is not to point nobody out or anything like that. I told her now the timing of decluttering was on purpose, right? Yes. Everything is on purpose. Everything's alignment. And I told her that because, again, that reminded me of when the people tried to comfort her, right, on her post, right? So I'm saying all that to say that I'm tied in. Look at me as if I'm a preacher. Well, y'all know.
Get the words together, cousin. You are.
So anywho. Oh, hold on. Good morning, Father, Son, Holy Spirit. I thank you for this day. I thank you, God, for this gathering this morning. I thank you for allowing Nikki to bring me on to give a word to the people. For some may need it, some may not. Right now, Father God, for hopefully, God, there's something that I say that will touch someone in this day and this time. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. Okay, so listen. So we were writing a few things, and I was talking about the decluttering, and people like, send your pictures. And it's funny, I had done that. I can't find my videos, y'all. I literally did a before and after, and I don't know what the videos are. Although I do have old ones, but nothing here. I'm not decluttering, I'm moving. So I will show all those boxes and this, that, and everything. And when I'm unboxing and all that, y'all can see. And once I'm done, when I get to the house. But decluttering, there is nothing, when my mind is cluttered, there's nothing I can do. If I look over there at that coffee, I need some coffee. If I look over there and that candle area is looking a mess, I don't want to do nothing, right? I don't want to create nothing. I don't want to come to this laptop and do a label because I feel as if I'm not going to be able to finish what I started, right? So you have to move stuff out the way to clear the space, to clear your mind, right? In order to think properly, clear your mind. I know we as creators and we work all day. So when we sleeping, our minds are still rolling, right? So we have to settle. We have to learn to settle somewhere within our daytime, our nighttime, our sleep time. You know, my pastor always say, go to bed. You can't go to bed, read the Bible. Listen, not a true word ever spoken, okay? Read the Bible, you fall asleep. I just know that in order to be efficient, in order to get your product out, whatever it is you're working on, be it a candle, a tumbler, wax melts, a t-shirt, whatever it is, you need to have an open mind, a clear mind to be able to move and do what needs to be done so you can see your vision, and not only your vision, but God's vision for you. We all always say, know your why. What's your why? I know God's, I heard him clearly, but remember, in his word, Jeremiah 29:11, I know the plans I have for you, my thoughts, right? So even if you said, oh, I did it pre-COVID because you saw somebody else doing whatever, at the end of the day, our thoughts are his thoughts, right? So he put in us what he wants you to do. I know I heard because I know my gifts, I know my calling, I know what I heard, right? Not to say y'all didn't. Everybody heard from him, but we all have our own paths, right? And this, he's given them to us. So at the end of the day, he didn't set you up to fail. You set yourself up to fail. If you don't do your job, that's on you. You must know what your end goal is, because your end goal is not my end goal. Nikkie's end goal is not my end goal. I don't make bath bombs. I don't do that. I just order them or she send them, right? That's not my testimony over there. I'm here to make candles, wax melts, and room sprays, right? At the end of the day, if I want to see myself going somewhere, I must get up and do the job that I want to do. I have to make room. I can't sit here and say, oh, I need to make 48 candles and I only got room to make 12, right? It's not going to happen. You doing this 4 times. You're doing this 4 times when you can do them all at once. Figure it out. Make a plan, right? Write your notes. I use Jules as in this, and Nikki, because they write. We all do, right? But this is Jules and Nikkie, right? Their list is like this. My list is like this. I probably had one list the other day, and I probably had one thing crossed off for 3 days, right? Because that's the part I got. Jules is not going to bed until everything is checked off on her list. Well, I got 2 things left to do on here. Jules is not going to bed unless everything is checked off. 9 times out of 10, that's Nikkie as well, right? So whether you go by a list or not, you have to set your pace and get it done. The decluttering, I see the pictures, I see the videos, everybody's doing a great thing. What are you going to do with it after you've cleaned it? What's your next step? What are you planning? Oh, I need to do whatever, because you were still working, you were still making stuff and purchasing, putting stuff out there to sell and all this other stuff while you were decluttering, right? But what are you going to do once now you have this space open to do what you really want to do? Are you going to follow through with it or not, right? What's your end goal? Your end goal is not my end goal, right? So at some place, I look at it as a new beginning, right? Everybody always say, oh, new. You declutter. Now you got this open space to do whatever it is you want to do. Now you got a clear mind. Now you can see your vision better, right? Yeah. Or you've gotten rid of some stuff, thank God, right? Because we've all gotten rid of some stuff, people, whatever, to make your life better, right? So it's a new start. I say it's a new start. But what are you going to do with your new start? It's a question. It's a good, if they got questions, Nikki, let me know. I just want us to be better and to do better, right? And to form your own opinion. Again, we talked about this too, when it comes to people's opinions and the AI stuff. Again, Nikki talked about this yesterday. I didn't tell Nikki to go make this bookmark in the form of Beyonce in this red suit or whatever. I really don't care, because that's not what I do, right? So I can't say, but now I might say somewhere, oh, Nikki, when you do whatever, can it do this, this, and this, right? I might can say that, but Nikkie's idea is not my idea. It's just, oh, I had a thought, right? She may take it into consideration and she may not. At the end of the day, it's hers. Form your own opinions. We're not doing this because somebody else did it. We're gonna do it too. We see it all the time in the candle business. They want the same font, they want the same scents, they want whatever, tweak your own stuff. And a lot of people don't change them, a lot of people do. They just change the names.
They want flowers.
They won't listen. I just sent that picture to Trace about the garden and the candle, honey. You know, child, we're not doing that. Again, what you do is your choice. If you are adding all that stuff, I pray you have insurance. And even before you sell a candle, get insurance, right? Because you don't know. You can test all day, but there's still stuff that happens. Not every candle is not perfect. I promise. We all know that. It may be one out of a bunch that you might get a sinkhole and you don't know why. It's life, it happens. Nothing in life is perfect but God. Only one God, one being. Whoever your God is, that's on you. But there's only one Holy Spirit. So you have to form your own thoughts, right? Your own opinions on what you're going to do for you, yourself, your business, nobody else's. We're not around here copying nobody. We're doing what's put up here. His thoughts, your thoughts, right? And that's what it is. His thoughts, your thoughts. At the end of the day, you can, like I said, you can take someone else. Like I said, I may say whatever to Nikki. She may take it and run with it, and she may not. Oh, cousin, that's a good idea. Maybe I will. Maybe she won't. At that time is what it is. And a lot of times I'll come on because God has downloaded something in me for somebody, and I send it to him, right? Or I say whatever, and this is what it is, and yada yada yada. And I go on about my business because at that point I've done what I've been told to do. So I've been obedient and sent, and it's gone forth. Now, what you do with it, that's on you. I've done my part, but what you won't do is stop my blessing. I've done my part. You ain't gonna stop my blessing. No, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. I've done my part. It's up to you to either receive it or not. If a word is given and I'm going forth, like this morning, it's up to you to take what I say. And I'm not here to come down on nobody, whatever. It's just a thought, right? It's just, I was like, oh, decluttering started right on time, this, and this. But what are they gonna do with it after they declutter? Mm-hmm. I mean, I know we have some who hasn't started, some are starting. Some who haven't started, this is even better for you, right? Because now you can see better. Now you know what's gonna go. Oh, I can do this now. I can do that now. I got all this room to do. We that's been in the business over 4 years, however long it's been, 13 years with Nikki, 14 years, however long it's been. Now she can even see, oh, I got this room now. I can do this, this, and this now because before I couldn't. Where did I put this? Now we're looking for stuff when it could have been right here all along. And now you've cutting down an hour's time to 30 minutes, right?
Yeah.
So that's all I come on to say, y'all. This is who we are. This is what we're gonna do. Either way, God, even like I said, the vision God is given, I heard clearly, although you might say, like I said, COVID, or, oh, I just want to do this because I saw at the end of the day, God still gave it to you because he said he made us in his image, right? Mm-hmm. So this is who we are. We are his. It's your thoughts. You just have to be prayed up, stay prayed up. Write in your journal.
Write in your journal.
Because you can always
first.
Huh?
Tell them where to get the journal.
Oh, go to Amazon or Heartbeat Candle ATL is on the site. So for Odyssey, I'm just saying, y'all, write it down. Not just strips of paper. Listen, not just strips of paper. I promise y'all, I got them everywhere. But I do go back because guess what's not too far? So for Odyssey is right here, right? So you still write down your prayers, your thoughts, your journals. When I pray and ask God, lead me, I feel like I can't always hear him. Because sometimes, again, okay, so let me, I'm glad you said that, Melanie. Because again, sometimes a clutter might, because you need to be still and listen, right? Mm-hmm. God doesn't always respond at the exact time when you pray, but he will give you the answer you're seeking. You just have to know. It might be all of a sudden you prayed and you've asked him for something, you don't hear, but you're writing, right? All of a sudden, da 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 da. Oh, it's right there, right? So you have to know when the signs are coming, when he's giving you your answer, right? I don't know where you are. Okay, Lord, we won't even go in here, but we're gonna go ahead. I don't know where you are in your walk with God, right? So at the end of the day, You have to know when to listen. We have to be silent. It might not be at this moment. It might not be this day. It might be next week, right? He respond in his timing. So you can't be too anxious for an answer for what you asked him for, because it might not be what you want, right? And you have to be receptive to that, to whatever he's telling you, because you want to do this. You want to say yay. He may say no. Are you okay with him saying no to you?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And that is a good point, because when I used to go to church all the time, my mother thought it was right, but I went to church all the time, and in the church I would say, I'm praying, and I feel like God is not answering me. I'm praying, I feel like He's not listening. I don't see the answer. I don't know what's going on. But like you said, I do realize now that I'm older, when I do pray, no, I'm not going to specifically just hear, a voice whispering in my ear, right? I may feel something in my heart. I may come up with an idea. I may something to me. Something may happen along the way, and that is how my answer comes to me. So I think, like Cousin said, if we are still, if we're listening, we can hear or we can feel where we're guided to go.
Right.
If we're deciding to listen, because you may feel like God is not, that may not have been God. Maybe it's just been all you. But if you are feeling that, then maybe that is God.
Because what he said, be still and know that I am God. So sometimes we have to, just wait him out, right? We want everything in the now. We are a now society, right? We want it now, and now is not the time, right? Like, I don't know. I think I wanted to wait on, when was I going to launch? It kept being, pushed back. And now, even when we got ready to hit the button, I told the girl, hold on, like 3-4 times. Then I was like, okay, go. Right? Because again, it's not our timing, it's his timing. You got to be prepared for a no. Our desires are not always his desires for our lives. A good parent doesn't always see it. Exactly. Doesn't always say it. Now, like I tell people, no is 2 letters. It's a word. It's a sentence. So we have to be prepared. You're right. You have to be prepared. Always. Preparation is key in anything. That's why, again, back to decluttering. We're clearing our space. We're clearing our mind. So now we can prepare for our next. What is next? What's your next? Like, Melody, I know you're ready. You're testing, whatever. When are you launching? Like, this is your time to really sit down and focus on what's your next steps, right? What are you going to do today that you didn't do yesterday? What's different today? What are you going to do tomorrow? What do you have planned? Everything a plan. I can sit here and say this, and this is not going to happen. Oh, I want to get those candles off the shelf because it looked like I still got stuff here. But guess what? I do. I also have an event. So then it's not boxed up, right? But I have to make sure I got everything in its place. But those other candles ain't going nowhere with me. I need to put them in a box. Why they sit on the shelf? I got to be gone by Monday, right? And I will be. But it's just the fact that you look at all this stuff and you be like, you think you made room, you made progress, and you haven't. Again, I always say, pace yourself. Don't stress yourself. Stress leads to heart attacks and death. Take your time in doing everything. Take your time. Be still. Just be still. You can pray. You can write it down. Again, you can always go back. Like Nikki always say, I write it down, and we do. Even in our journals, if you write down whatever, like Nikki said, when it came to who was the Pinky Cole or whichever the other lady here in Atlanta, she wrote down, I want to meet so and so. She sent us something, all of a sudden, whatever popped up. She showed us in her thing, like it had been 2 years prior that she had written it down, and she was going through it, and she saw it again. He'll give us the answer. Now, whether you go back and write your answer to that, what you've written, is up to you. Do you even remember? Right? He give it to you. I think when people think, we're dreaming. Visions are in dreams as well. Prophecy is in dreams as well. Can you interpret? If you don't, is there somebody you can go to and say, hey, I had this, what do you think this means? Some people can, some people don't. Can't, right? Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. Sometimes I go to a person thinking I know it, and I'd be like, oh, no, I don't think it's what it means. And I know it here I do, but then I second guess myself, which a lot of us do. But I go to somebody who I know interpret dreams or whatever, and they'll tell me exactly what I thought it was. So I wasn't too far off. So again, we can't always second guess ourselves. Well, we do it a lot of times. We tend to overthink a lot. That's where we have to stop that as well. Overthinking sometimes get you in trouble.
That's right.
And this is not what we want to do. We just want to take it day by day, step by step, hour by hour. And I want us to be our best selves, right? We on here every morning to get a word from Nikki. Every morning, except Saturday and Sunday. We're here to get a word every morning, be it how sweet she is, be it how harsh she is. Either way, what she's putting out needs to be said. So she's on here doing not what she wanted to do at first. I promise y'all, this was not a thing. It just became a thing because a group of us became a thing, right? And so she was like, "Oh, I might be onto something." 3 years later, we still on with Coffee with Nikki, right? So this is a thing. This is what it is. So you just have to move at your pace. You have to listen to him, follow his directions and instructions, because he gives those as well. And I'm not the one to sit here and tell you how to figure all that out, because I just know what works for me, right? So what works for me might not work for you. But if you're looking for that immediate answer, and I'm not going to say you don't answer immediate, because sometimes you need something, you pray for something, and he will give it to you sooner than you think.
Yeah.
But are you prepared for what he gives? You have to be ready. You can't just always ask for something and not be ready for it. Are you ready to receive what
you ask for?
Yeah.
If you get and to that, if you get the blessing that you're begging for, crying for, asking for, and you're not prepared for it, is it a blessing or is it now?
Yeah. Right. Because it might not even be of God, because we do know, right? The enemy can sometimes infiltrate, right, or try to be this person. And so you also have to know who he is, right? So I can't say I know who I am. I know whose I am. I don't know, like I said, I don't know everybody's level in God and whatever their prayer life and all that stuff is not for me to know really, but I do. The majority of y'all I know, you have a relationship with God. You just have to be still and listen and wait on him Declutter your space, declutter your mind. Now you can breathe. You got room to walk. You're not tripping over stuff. That's a good thing. You're not bumping your knees. You're not stubbing your toe. Now you got time to thank God for that, right? Because even some days you be like, oh man, whatever the case may be, and you just don't. You get frustrated. Don't let frustration take over. Just take a breather, walk outside, come back, do 30 minutes, do whatever, come back. Nothing's a rush, because you can't rush a candle. You can't rush that epoxy drying on that tumbler, right? You can't rush this heat press to hurry up and put this on that shirt because you want it done in 2 seconds and it takes 5, right? You cannot rush the process. You have to take your time and trust what you're doing and trust the process in itself. Yeah.
And I love that you said that, because a lot of the times we're not trusting the process, right? We're not trusting the process. We're not even trusting God, because if we're praying for something and it's not happening quick enough, now we're questioning if we're even blessed. Now we're questioning what God is doing for us. Now we're questioning if God's ever going to pull us through something, and we have no faith. We have no faith in ourselves, and we have no faith in what God is going to do for us or how he's going to come through for us. And so I think that is something that we definitely need. And again, when I was, and I still do it sometimes, I'm waiting for this big epiphany, this big sign, I need bold letters, I need this, I need that. And sometimes it's not wrapped in that. And sometimes it's even wrapped up in a bad situation.
It's a bad situation. Yeah.
In a bad situation. And so we have to start trusting the fact that God has pulled us through. And we have to also know that we can pull ourselves through anything as long as we decide that we're not going to give up. It's not going to be easy, but we can't give up on ourselves.
We cannot give up on ourselves. I want to change stuff all the time, like my jars. 1,000,002 times. I just can't get away from these jars, y'all. Like, I may add a jar, right? But I just cannot. I can want a different look or whatever. I see it here, but then when I see it here, I'd be like, yeah, no, that don't look right, right? And then because I want it, then I hear, but did I tell you to change it? I'd be like, right? So at this point now, okay, so let me just leave it alone because what I'm trying to do ain't working. What he's doing is working just fine. So, that's that you just have to know, right? Mm-hmm. So I hear you, Lord. We overthink on a lot of things. I even tend to sometimes, but I've learned to not do it as much, right? Because overthinking gets you nowhere but in a lot of trouble, and nothing is completed. Nothing is ever done with overthinking too much. Now we can think outside the box sometimes, but overthinking would never get you what you want ever.
Yeah. Right. And it delays your progress. It delays everything. And it's a lot of people say they're overthinking because they're kind of self-sabotaging.
Yeah. Self-sabotaging is a thing. It's a thing. Mm-hmm. It's a thing. Relationships, be it friendships, relationships, whatever the case may be, because you found fault with this, or insecurity. Be secure in yourself. Be secure in knowing what you're doing, and just you don't always have to overthink. I mean, sometimes I'd be like, because I found myself doing it when I first started this job, because I was like, it's not that hard when you realize you can do it this way. Right. And then, while we going on and on, I'm like, no. And I tell you, I got a boss, he'll sit here for an hour and show us something. I was like, you went all around Robin Hood Bar and you took an hour and a half to show me something I can do in 15 minutes. Why did you do that? I was just showing you a different way. Well, why would I waste an hour and a half doing something I know I can do in 15 minutes, right? Now, if something happened and I had to do it manually, then I'm gonna have to use that hour and a half. But sir, I'm not doing that. 15 minutes and I'm done. Like, I got other stuff to do. I have to work. Like, this one thing, it shouldn't take all day to do that one thing, right? So we can't let it paralyze us to this place to where it's not coming out right. It's not doing what I needed to do. That's when you realize, oh, let me put it to the side, start on something else and come back to it later. Now you got a clear vision of what you want to do, because maybe what you were doing the first time wasn't supposed to be, it wasn't working because it wasn't supposed to be, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
And that makes total sense. It makes total sense because, again, we make things a little bit harder than we need to. Some things are so simple, so easy, because we see them as simple and easy. We think something is wrong with it because it's too easy and it can't possibly be that. Just like you guys selling, just like you guys, doing the work. It's easy for you to do the work if you commit to yourself to do it.
Right. You have to commit yourself to do it. You get up, you wash your face, you brush your teeth, you do all that every day. That's daily stuff. Some people don't. Some people do. Some people don't have the means. Some people don't have it. Some didn't wake up to do it, right? But you did. So you got another chance to get it right, right? You also have another chance to just sit and reflect and look back on what you have, where you want to go. Again, I can pull up an old candle and was like, geez, you were full of crap. Cause why? But they sold, right? But I ain't know no better. But thank God. And and sometimes, and we do. People don't really care. I'm not gonna say that. People do care about it. We care about what our stuff look like, right? We care about it. Some people just want to know that they bought a good smelling candle. There's nothing wrong with your jars. Oh, Tracy, they are perfect for your candles. Thank you, sister. So we want stuff to be perfect. Them people just want a good smelling candle. They can care less really about what that label look like and all this stuff. But because we are who we are, this is what we want. So we tend, and on that part, right, we may tend to overthink just a little, or you want more. Nothing wrong with wanting more, but it has to be right for the item and for what it is. I can't go out there and put I don't know, bougie berries, right? We'll use juice. I can't go put my bougie berry label on my jars because that's not who I am, right? Jules got the foil label and this, that, they don't know. People know. I'm noticing that I've been dedicating more time to business. Yeah, like I have to give it time like I would a job. Exactly. I people know Jules for her labels and her foiling, right? People know Heartbeat Candle by the square dust and the lids. At one time, I had cousin do me some dust covers because child, listen, who keeps spending money for these lids? Because I noticed the dust covers don't work for me. Not to say I won't ever use them because cousin uses her ink and paper and all this other stuff, but I may use them for whatever, but it doesn't work for a Heartbeat Candle at the moment. That's not the look. So it would have took away from everything. And people, and I get it all the time. Oh, it looks so good. You've been in business over 20 years. So I've been in business 2 years. But it's a compliment, right? Because of the way it looked and the setup. And I guess the way I set up, I'm at a market. My candles are not just strewn across the table. It's set up in a way that it draws attention and people come over and it's a conversation, and it's not always to be about how you started or what is this scent or whatever. Oh, I love your look and I love this, and it leads to other things, right? If it leads to a sale, great. If not, then we've had this conversation, and then sometimes they'll come back. So you have to know your stuff, know your product, know what works for you in your business, and deal with that. And Yolanda, if you're dealing with the business side, maybe you need to do that first before you get to the other stuff, right? We have to start somewhere. We have to have everything in order, right? Before we can move on. We have to know, again, cousin, is the pricing video up? Because I need to go back. I got something coming up. I'm gonna call you later. But
okay.
So we have to know what we're doing, even when we want to go out and put our products out. We have to know the business side before you get out and do this side anyway, right? So don't think it strange that you're not where you want to be because now you focus here. It's a reason you had to pivot. Mm-hmm. Oh, I need to get this together first before I do whatever. That was for a reason. You stopped and you knew, not just the decluttering, whatever. Here, you already knew it. You probably been thinking about it. So now you finally got to this place to where, let me get this together first, and then I can move forward.
Yeah.
I overthink everything. I'm working on trying to stop. I'm putting unnecessary stress on myself. Again, you are Melanie. Stop it. Stop it. Listen, we rearrange your house and we all over the state, right? Okay. All over the US, all over the country. So we rearrange your space. Now you got this to do. Now you got time to figure it out. You got time to figure it out. It's not an overnight thing. Success is not overnight. Well, maybe for some people, but not for us, right? So, let me not say that. I'm not going to put that out there, whatever. But it's not going to be in 24 hours. Mm-hmm. Everything is a process. You have to take it step by step. I YouTubed and Googled and followed so much. I probably can't YouTube, Google, and follow no more. But guess what? I still do because somebody always know. Okay, so listen. In the acting world, and for some of y'all know, I'm a background actress, right? In the acting world, even Denzel still takes acting classes. Your craft never stops. You never stop learning. You never stop studying. I went to classes. I just don't have the time. Am I going back? Yeah, I got a call 2 weeks ago. They wanted me to come do a stage play. Guess what? I can't go because I'm moving, prom, right? We had all this stuff. I would learn because how many times I post, I can't wait to get back on stage, right? So, an opportunity to come again, and it'll be the right time. This time, it was not. We need you to come play Miss Bernice. I can't play Miss Bernice. I'm still Auntie Maddie for the moment because I can't play Miss Bernice, right? So a lot of people know me as Auntie Maddie from the plays I've been in, right? So I just cannot do, although I want to do it, the timing is not right for me to do it. And I knew it wasn't. So I wasn't going to just jump out there and do stuff halfway for me or for them. Mm-hmm. People, if you on stage or whatever, you want people, they're going to spend their money. You want to get them their money's worth. I can't go out there and be mediocre and not give them my 100%, give them 100% if I'm not 100%, right? So you have to be ready to do what's called for you to do. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Thank you. I know, right? It's been a minute since I've been on, but something triggered yesterday, but we ain't gonna go into that. But I told Nikki, listen, Monday. I'm coming on. Technically, I'm supposed to be going to the office on Tuesdays, but I'm going tomorrow. So I started to tell you yesterday, but I was not in the mood to come on yesterday. It was a rough night. I didn't go to bed like 4 o'clock that morning, so that wasn't gonna work. But again, I could have come on yesterday, but it wouldn't have been the right time to come on, right?
Yeah.
So I got the time. I can't get in my. I can see my emails, but I can't get in where I need to get in. So I keep looking. So now I got time to talk to y'all because I don't have nobody bothering me. So after 10 o'clock, I'll call the help desk and be like, "Hey, I can't talk to my phone." And I don't really want to either, but again, I got stuff to do, right? So we all do. Thank you for the confirmation. Mr. Treese was thinking about this yesterday after the contract meeting. And there you have it. I hope everything went well for you, Michelle. I was praying for you. I knew you had the meeting, so I pray all went well. So I hope what I said touched somebody some way. I know, even if it's one person, right? Somebody receive something. I just don't want y'all to just don't think you're not worthy of what's been given. Don't think just because you're not where you're at, listen. Tracy's on here, and we do a lot of markets together. That's my best friend, my sister. We've done the last 2, 3, maybe events together, whatever. Y'all, we was at the last 2 events. It was a lot of people. I made $45, $40, whatever. Because some people knew, some didn't. Some I'll be back. This, that, and other. You have to be prepared for that. Awesome. You have to be prepared for that. But this is how I'm gonna say. This is how my God worked for me. And because it didn't work out the way we wanted it to, or I wanted it to, like, you got all this product, you made all this product, you spending all this money, that doesn't happen. And then all of a sudden I come back. Now Wix is going off like crazy because now orders are coming through. Not because I went live, because when the last time y'all saw me go live, right? Not because I go live, it's because this is what happened. And she didn't make these sales. Well, let her get some money. And then the sales would just start coming through out of nowhere. All this week, I told Sierra last night, ma'am, send the email. We're closed for May. I need to get over here and straighten up and get it together. And so when I come back, I'm able then, prayerfully, to give what I need to give to the community, to my people, to whomever, whether it's come back to give a word, whether it's coming back now to make these sales. You're welcome, Kimberly. And thank you. So I can be ready. I can go over there and then I come back after May, and now you still got the same stuff because I know I want to change some stuff. I know I want to, and I will, because I already changed one thing. Right. So now is the time for me to get it together, right? Without, again, stressing like, oh, I need to get this done so fast. No, I'm not. I'm going to take my time, because we're not going to go around and do stuff half-staff, right? We're just not going to do it. We're not. I only made $40. Okay, yeah. She made $40 that Saturday, but at the church, because Tracy normally take her stuff out of her car, but she didn't. And then she made another $120. Me, she got t-shirts, tumblers, keychains, and stuff. I have candles. I'm not moving all that stuff like that. I moved it over there. It can sit. Because guess what? I'm going to church, and somebody going to want candles. And they 9 times out of 10, they normally will come and buy candles at the church. So it's not a done deal, but I think it rained or something. So I didn't push it. And then at some point, you get tired a lot. And it's not like, I know it's our business to get out there and make sure we succeed in our business, but I'm not going to just force myself on you either, right? We're not going to do that. So if you want it, I went to the church Sunday night. I took my journals. I didn't have candles. First thing they said, Trees, you got candles? No, I don't just ride around with my candles. I'm not. And we're not in the space we used to be. But next third Sunday, guess what? I got to take candles because 1,200 people wanted candles. I'm coming to church. Call and say, Trees, you got my number. Hey, you come to church, can you bring some candles? Mm-hmm. Next time I'll take some candles. Even the pastor. Trees, you got candles? No, sir, I don't. But I got my journals. I did sell some journals. Thank God for that. I did make a few sales off of those. But now I got to figure out what to do and how to do it, because the space isn't as big. Hey, yes, the space isn't as big. So now do I take 4 of each scent, 4 of each size, right? So now I got to play with it and figure out what's what, or I'm coming, what do you want? Because I know who asked, right? Or do I do it that way? and then just maybe have some, you get it after church or whatever the case may be, because at this point, I'm bringing what people have asked me to bring, but who else is going to buy? You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not mad at them, Chantel. I'm just like, I come every Sunday. I mean, when I do come, because it's not my church, it's my goddaughter's husband's church. But I'm just saying, they'll call me sometimes and say, hey, can you bring candles to Vin? Carrying the candles ain't no. Listen, I'm trying to tell you, honey, I ain't in the military no more. The back ain't what it used to be. Okay. So, and the hands ain't either. I had surgery on this hand. This one, no, I'm not doing all that. So they'll ask and I bring them, right? You come to church, yeah. Okay, you bring, pastor wants you to set up a table. And that's fine. I was focused on listen, yes, and was. So this is what it is. And I really want to think about them because, again, I'm going to tell you why, too. And not because they wanted candles, because they never asked for candles, although they will ask about them. So you go online. Now, had you went online and purchased your candle, guess what? I'm coming to church. I would have bought it. I would have bought the church, right? Like Trace always, they want whatever. Trace be like, go to my website, because this is what you're going to do. Y'all always try to get out of doing whatever. No, again, this is a business. I need to be able to track my stuff.
Yeah.
So then, they ain't back. No, right. So you have to, I just had to change some things, and I'm moving. And I got one event Sunday, right? So that's going to be in between me moving and doing whatever. But that is over there. I got 12 candles I need to make. I'm gonna make those, and that's it. Because I still, again, have candles left over from events that way they didn't sell, right? Or people are still purchasing though. So I'm like, okay, so I can't really put them up because I'm getting orders still. So you have to figure out, do you put them up now? No, I told Sierra last night, well, we'll wait until this time, because I knew I would have them because I got this going on. But after that, that's it. I'm not. But I told her to put it out today. Like, make it, send the email, or we'll do the flyer, we'll do all that. But I'm not. Come to the event Sunday and get your candle. Other than that, wait till June, and that's that. Family is worth for not waiting to purchase off the. Listen, I'm trying to tell you.
They think they don't have to.
They think they don't have to. And they don't. Some of them don't. Well, can I send you the money? Why can't you go on the website? Or they're saying, so I have to say, like, Sierra, let me cash up you this money, or do whatever. Go on the website and order this candle for so and so, so and so. Like, I don't understand. I can see if you 70, 80 years old, like you really don't understand the computer or what to do. Get somebody to help you or whatever. I can understand that. But y'all that's able-bodied and know and always on there, order your candles, order your whatever it is you're selling. Oh, you won't. I bet you go on Amazon, Temu, and Shein.
Stuff. Yes, right.
If you can go on there and order, you can go to the site and order.
That's right.
I mean, and I always say all money ain't good money. I'm going to forever say that. All money is not good money. And I don't take anything just to make a sale.
That's right.
Don't do it just because you want to meet this quota, this, that, and other. You have to know, be mindful of what's coming your way and who's trying to do it. Everybody is not for gain for everybody, Sometimes people want to see you fail, right? And people might do stuff just because. We don't know if they're putting out a good review or a bad review. And, be mindful, be careful of who you let in your space.
Yeah.
And, and in your stuff. So, because you do want to grow and you do want to expand, you want to be successful in your business and in whatever else you got going on. But at the end of the day, be mindful and be prayed up. Always pray up before you. Here's my website. Walks off. See what I'm saying? So, yeah. They'll come up and take pictures of the banner. Oh, I'm going to take a card. Do you have a website? Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna follow you. Okay, that's fine. They may follow, but it's just one of them things, and you just roll with the punches and you just go on, because again, everybody's not your customer. All money ain't good money, and all is well, because at the end of the day, like I said, I know who I am and I know whose I am, so I know He's gonna protect me and He's gonna cover me. Ain't gonna be no lack, right? We may be short, but there's gonna be no lack, right? So we're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. You're just going to need to take it, like I said, one step at a time, one day at a time. Trust the process. Trust yourself. Trust God. Be still. If you're praying and asking Him for something, that's what you do. You just have to wait. He'll give you a sign. He'll give you a sign. It might not be, like I said, and it might not be the one you want. It might be a better one than what you want, right? So you just, like I said, be ready for whatever's to come. Just be ready. It may be disappointment, it may not be, but what comes out of the disappointment, right? It may be, I don't know. You just never know. So just always be ready and be ready for the answer, whether it's the answer you're seeking or not. You know, we don't always get our way. Oh God, daddy, right? So at the end of the day, his word is law. There's only one perfect being, and it's his. So yeah. That's right. That's Chantel word. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready all day, every day. And that's why I say pace yourself, don't stress yourself. It's a process. It's a process. It's a process. I had to learn that. Even in the beginning, even after coming back after having surgery after 3 months, I felt lost because before surgery, I was on go and it was everything, y'all. Like momentum wasn't lost nowhere. After having surgery and being down and you can't do nothing, then you still looking or you trying. I mean, I had product, right? And this is what it is. Even when I had COVID, people were trying, I need candles. I got COVID. Put it outside. I bring my lights out. I got COVID.
And like, it's not going don't worry about it.
Still coming. Like everybody, they bring food. Oh, you got a candle? I got my lights on. I can barely stand up. But y'all want candles? I'm confused. Like, but I appreciate y'all for wanting the candles. But I'm sick. You don't take people have to be considerate of other people and stuff and what they got going on as well, right? Because this is for you. Because we can't sit up here and try to please everybody either. You can't please everybody. You're not going to please everybody, and you shouldn't. Because it's not giving back. Some of us have good hearts and some don't. And we can't expect everybody to have the heart that we have, right? So you have to move your way. Your race is your race and my race is mine. You may finish, I may not. I might trip, but I get up and try to get to the finish line, right? I might not be first place, I might be fifth. But guess what? It's done. It's not a set time. If you're not out there actually running, it's not a set time. Just take your time. We can always say, I want to do this by this, this, and this. Are you really ready to launch on this day? Just because you said my launch date is pushed back twice. Are you really, really ready to launch? Because this is the date you said, but are you ready to launch? Do you have everything in place? Is your site up? Is everything on your site? Is everything ready? Are your pictures ready? Are your products ready? Right? Are you really ready? Now, are you half stepping because you're just trying to get it ready because this is the day you say you want to be ready?
That's a word. That's a word. Are you half stepping because you said you was going to be ready by this time? And a lot of we're rushing against the clock, and it's okay to rush against the clock. It's okay to be, getting everything together, but also, are you really ready though?
Are you ready?
Set it out there. Are you ready? Yeah.
Right. And so don't get upset when Nikki push y'all because y'all say so and so, so and so. That's how we get hurt the most times, expecting her to be like, this is true. I had to learn that, Michelle, and I had to realize everybody is not like me. So once I learned that, I was good. So yeah, so you have to, like Nikki would say, because she'll ask y'all something, you say, well, I'm doing so and so, so and so, and then she'll give you something. So what are you doing? She asking, and now you're saying, oh, I'm here, but that's not what you told her. So either now you're upset, or now you feel as if you got to rush to meet this place. But again, that's not Nikki's stuff. She's just asking questions based on what you told her, right? So, and she's trying to help you get to this place. This is what she does every day. So what can we do to help you? What can I do to help you? What do we need to do now? Which is why we have this community, which is why we have these classes. If you're not in the community, shame on you, because then we have the sidebars on Mondays and whatever days, so you can talk freely, you can help, even if you need a one-on-one because you don't want everybody in your business. Trust me, she ain't gonna tell you nothing. I know. Not that I be trying to find out your business, but I'm just saying she is not gonna tell your business, right? So it's up to you to do your job, to get your job done. It's not up to Nikki to do it. Now she can help you. We had roadmaps in the beginning. Y'all put it down. Like my stuff, well, I'm packing up now. I'm packed up, right? So my stuff is there. Some people have made, a little I don't know, they might have went up a block. I don't know. Somebody went, somebody went 2 miles or something, 3 miles. I don't know. Again, your race is not my race. But if you're saying this is what you want to do, are you really prepared to do what you say you're going to do? Mm-hmm. Preparation is key.
Preparation.
Mm-hmm. That's what I got for y'all. It is 9:59, y'all.
And you stayed with me the whole time, cousin.
Look at that. Won't he do it? I'm supposed to be on here 15 minutes.
Yes, but the word needed to be
given. But when the word
needs
to be given. Because I said, I'm coming. You're supposed to come on Wednesday anyway. I know, but child, we be lifing, right? So I'll try to do better. And I'm not going live at noon. Sometimes I do, and sometimes I don't. I already know I'm not. I'm be packing. So y'all want to listen again, go back and listen to this. Now, if I come on tonight or something, maybe I will, maybe I won't. Sometimes he'll tell me, and I might come on at noon. It all depends on how I feel and what he says. So it won't be an hour. Trust me, it may be a little negative. But again, this is that. If you want to put it up, you can always go back. Go back. It was good. We were talking about decluttering and clearing your mind and getting it right. We in second quarter. We are in second quarter. You can finish strong. We are in second quarter. You got time to get it right and to do. You're welcome, Melody. Third, fourth quarter, you can do it even better. Because in a minute, guess what we're gonna be prepping for? Like Friday. So now you've decluttered your space, even though you got Mother's Day, Father's Day, whatever, you don't, or you working and you just may be working towards Black Friday. Guess what? Now you got the time to get it right. Mm-hmm. You got months. You got time. They always say whatever is coming up, do it 3 months in advance. And then you won't have to be ready. Like, again, stay ready. Right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So this is what you have to do. And do it for you. Don't do it for nobody else. I know we say, oh, well, my kids, and I want to leave a legacy, and I want to do this, this, and this. Your kids ain't gonna have nothing if you ain't doing it and doing it right. Woo.
Okay.
So you have to do it. You have to do it. I can't come over there and do it for you. Mm-hmm. I cannot. Hey, Keisha. I can't. So I can't do your job for you. I can help you. I can pray for you because y'all will come and ask for that and stuff like that. But I can't come hold your hand. I can't do it. Not when I got to do my own stuff. I got to hold my own hand, right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. So this is what you have to do. And I pray that everybody's business succeed. I pray that we get to a place to where we're okay with where we're at, right? Mm-hmm. And where we're going. And you know where you want to go. You know what you want. You have the vision for your business. Write the vision, make it plain. We all want to get to this place. Do we all want to be millionaires? Some do, some don't. Wealth is not in money, but we ain't finna have church. But because it's 10 o'clock too. So, but we all gonna be wealthy, right? So now, do you want to be rich? Do you want to be wealthy? Let me be wealthy on any given day, right? That's so, right. Because at the end of the day, it can be given and it can also be taken away. So just know that you're good at what you're doing. Just keep doing what you're doing, right? Just don't rush yourself. Know that all is well, right? All is well. All is well. You got this. I don't know where you at. Anybody in their walk, in their business, in their walk with God. We all have our own stuff we're doing. Mm-hmm. We know what we're doing. I know what Nick is doing. I can tell you what BCMC is doing because those are my sisters. I can tell you what Tracy's doing because she's my best friend, right? I can't come on here and say, oh, Jazz just doing whatever. I know what Jazz doing because I tend to talk to Jazz sometimes too. But again, it's not my place to come on here and tell y'all Jazz's business either, right? So I can say, oh, with Jazz, so-and-so, this song, it may be something I might say, oh, Jazz, that's for you, right? Don't necessarily mean, and y'all may read and say, oh, Jazz going through something, and it can be something totally different because on the Jazz that I know what it is, right? So again, don't read too much into other people's stuff because it's not your business, right? And I mean that literally, it's not your business. Mm-hmm. Just do you. Trust your process, trust yourself, trust God, to guide and lead you to your destiny.
That's right.
Yep. So Nikki have said something today, I guess. I've said everything today. So what we are going to do, it is 10:04. Nikki will convene tomorrow morning. Mind the business that pays you, period. Yes. So she'll be back tomorrow. We got class tomorrow. Well, we got who coming on? When is
we have
May.
Angela.
Angela, when May? Oh, May, next week. Okay. In 2 weeks. So we have Angela in 2 weeks. Join the community if you're not in the community.
And it's free.
And it's free. What's better than free? I mean, we are. God got to listen. We are not about to have Bible study. Listen, anywho, because I was about to go there, but it's free. Join the community. Woo, child, you can get me talk about the Lord because we'll be here all the day long. It's free. Join the community so you don't mind your own business ministries, right? So you don't miss out on what's being given and all the good extras because then you're like, well, I didn't see it because you're not in the community. It takes nothing to go click a button. You're at work. Go over to the university. Go over to the community and join. It's nothing.
And
by the time you get
there's an app.
Yeah.
There's an app you can get the messages straight to your phone.
To your phone, your email, you can do whatever. You can get it and get what you need. You can always go back and get what you need. Because guess what? Some of these YouTubes ain't always saved.
Right. And especially, I know if I gave you some information, I'm definitely putting it in private, or I'm putting it in private, and I'm putting it in the community.
Right. So,
like
and that's it.
Class.
Right. And then you're not going to get it because why? You're not there. Oh, I wish I would have. Well, we wish you would too. Come join. It's okay. I promise. I promise. It's okay. It's okay to come. It's okay to join. I promise. It is. We're good people over here.
Okay.
Good soil. Look, I sound like a preacher. We good. This is good ground now to sow your seed. The website, the Cash App is. Look, what they say, you can't pay for the word, but you know, right? Or whatever. But this is not church, and we're not going to do all that. But anyway, I want y'all to be blessed. I want y'all to have a great day. Have a great rest of the week. I'm in the office tomorrow, so I do my best to log on because I have an appointment as well. And Chantel laughing. Oh, yep.
You're not meeting us in Philly?
Not coming to Philly, yes. We'll be there next week.
Closer to Philly than she is over here.
Right. So, in the rest of the week, so y'all go out, be great, do great. Just do what you do. If you're decluttering still, she said, no. If you're decluttering still, continue on. Don't stop now. Like, get to the end. Get to the end. Finish what you've started. What you started. And that's another problem because we don't never do that either. We'll get to and we starting all over again. We'll get to a place.
Yeah.
We'll get to a place and I come back to it. And you never come back to it. Like, finish what you started first. Okay? Finish what you started. And this is why you have the clutter. This is why your mind is all over the place. This is why you can't remember what you're supposed to do the next time because you've let something else get in the way of what you were doing in the beginning, right? So we have to finish what we've started. We have to finish the race. Whether you first or whether you last, you finished. You have finished. You won't be. You're not a failure unless you see it in your eyes because I don't know what you're doing. I don't know where you started, where you finished. You might be finished compared to me. And I may see and be like, oh, girl, you did whatever. And then you tell me, oh, I didn't finish. What? Well, it looked finished to me. And it's not because it's yours. I don't know that. It's yours. Finish what you started and see how far you go.
That's right. Because if you keep on stopping and starting, you'll never know what you can accomplish because you'll never finish anything.
You never know.
And that's
what you can do. Yeah. So, again, I hope I said something that resonated with somebody that could take something and move forward with it for the day or the week. the rest of the month, the rest of the year. I don't know, because sometimes somebody will give a word and it stick with you and it'll come back every time, right? You're reminded of something somebody said, or he'll remind you. And sometimes you have to remind God of what God, you said in your word, right? You have to remind him of what he said to you, right? So I know he ain't forgot. He just done moved on. He'll come back, right? But in this time, you have to remind him of what he said. Now, God, so you don't get stressed and frustrated, whatever. That God, you saw. You say in your word, y'all know you told me da 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 da, and this is what it is. So what are we going to do about it? God? What are you going to do about it? That's when again you reminded him. Oh, oh, I did say such and such. Let me show her. Let me remind her again. Let me put it here and not here. Again, you have to be ready to receive what's coming, good or bad.
That's right. That's right.
That's it. Yep. So thank y'all for having me on Coffee with Nikki this morning.
Thank you for being here.
You're welcome. I pray you all have a great day. You can finish your closing, cousin.
So, y'all, the word was given, the word was said. There was a lot of key things to take away from today. Trust the process. Stop starting and stopping. Finish what you started. It's a lot of information here. Run your own race. Like, there was so much here for today, and I hope that, like she said, I hope something resonated with you, and I hope you pick it up and run with it so that you can go ahead and achieve the goals that you said that you wanted to achieve. And that is how we're going to end this. Make sure that y'all follow me on all social media. That's Bubble Babes, BABEZ, University.com, or well, that's the website, but you can follow me everywhere as Bubble Babes University. Also, Tree's cousin, y'all know as Trees. She was speaking about her journal. You guys, the journal's $15. Go grab the journal. You can write your dreams, your aspirations, your visions, your goals, all of that in the book. Like she said, you can come back and look at it and see what God has been doing in your life, where your life has been moving, or where your life has been stagnant, or where you have been changing and transforming into something greater. So guys, get your journals, support Heartbeat Candle Co. ATL. And yes. So what else did I want to say? That's it. Follow me on social media. Join the community. Go to the website. Join the community. Click your notification. Turn your notifications on so that you can be notified when we go live. We go live Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for Coffee with Nikki, your daily cup of information and inspiration. Also, May 9th, we are going to have a class on budgeting. So if you guys have any budgeting questions, make sure you DM me, title it budgeting, so that I could put them in order so we can ask Angela when she comes in. But other than that, today was amazing. I always love when cousin is on, because when she comes on, she comes with the word. So
thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. I love you, cousin, and
we'll talk
back later. Bye, y'all.
Bye, everybody.